Hey there, good looking. Join me for this quick HIIT metabolic conditioning workout with a total focus on the abs. Now, no equipment is necessary. However, heads up, if you have tight hips, I recommend a pair of yoga blocks. You don't have to have them, they're great to have too. Mini-Me is going to show you how to use them in one of the exercises. And if you are a beginner, brand new to exercise, then let's have a chair nearby for one of the moves so we can really pop your hands up. And welcome to day 7 of our Ignite Challenge. I am so darn proud of you guys. Almost a week is done. All right, lace up your runners and let's go get started. Hello there and welcome. My name is PJ and hey, I'm going to be your trainer today. You ready to get started? Awesome. Let's go down on all fours, warming up into the core with some cat and cows. Fingers spread, wrists under shoulders, knees apart under hips. Inhale, allow the low back to sag, the head looks up. Exhale, push the ground away. Flow through this a little faster than you would say traditionally in a yoga move. We want to warm the spine up here, so last 4. One more. Stay here. Let's get that spine in neutral now. Right knee underneath the body. Left hand taps the top of the thigh and extend both arm and leg out. Thumb pointed up on that arm. We'll stay with the same side. We got 8. Good. Find that balance. Take your gaze just at the top of your mat there. 2 more here. Last one. Left arm down, right knee under the body, left hand taps the top of your thigh and extend it, reach it, fingers to toes. Lead with that thumb. Last 2. One more. Excellent. Bring yourself into high plank. And we want the head past the fingers and the feet shoulder width apart. Sit your bum back, knees just a couple inches off the floor, and then press yourself forward. Warming into core and legs here. We have 8. Do your best. This one can be challenging. So get a few in. If you need to rest, go for it. But try and get a few in. Last 2. One more. Stay in this high plank and let's walk the hands to the feet. Stand ourselves up and get into some alternating lunges. You go down as deep as you want with that back knee. So for you, it might be a tap back. That could be where that feels best for you. If you're able to, we're trying to get knee to ground, arms scooping up, thumbs going to the wall behind you. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet just hip width apart, hands light behind the ears. Push the hips back. Give me what's called a good morning. Warming up into the hamstrings and glutes. So it's that hinge from that hip joint. Everything staying neutral in the spine. Let's do 3 more, and then we'll grab a quick water break and start the workout. Last one. All right, quick water break. We have inchworms, and then I'm going to add on to that as we go. But for beginners, you'll stay with the basic inchworm. You can do it, okay? Give it a try. So I want you to come to the very back of your mat, feet wide, because we're starting this with a deep squat, okay? So take your squat deep. Now walk your hands forward, wrists under shoulders, and then walk back. Good. Now on this next one, I'm going to add a shoulder tap, each shoulder. If that doesn't work for you, you can also tap your wrists, or you could say, screw it, PJ, I don't want to do either of those, and just do the inchworm. Don't forget about that deep squat. As we get going, we're going to speed it up here. Again, feet wide, knees track with toes. Shoulder tap, wrist tap, or just hustle your butt back to start as soon as you're done. One more, you guys. Come on. And stand. Awesome. Down on the ground. Legs up in tabletop. Arms up. Draw the belly button in. I want you to anchor your spine. Extend your left leg only. Heel to ground. Keep the spine there. Good. Now the right leg only. Excellent. Now let's add the opposite arm as that left leg comes down. Now our whole goal here is to keep that low back anchored. Now once we've done one of each, now give me a double. Good. So it's a single, single, double. Now with the double, if that low back of yours pops, you can't control it, then you'll stay with the single. Really good, safe ab move for all levels. Woo, and it does fire out those deep core muscles. Time. Into a push-up position. If you want to elevate your hands, you can, but we are going to do what's called a hand release push-up, which kind of makes them suck less. So you can be on the knees if you'd like, fingers spread. Follow me all the way down to the ground. Extend your arms out and then press yourself back up. Good. Now you may find, because it's a hand release push-up, you can go from the toes, keep that form, extend the arms, but then stay on the knees as you press up and then get back into that plank. So for those of you that are part of the Ignite Challenge, this is our push-up series that we've been doing throughout this challenge to work on that perfect looking push-up. So a couple options I gave you. You choose what's going to work for you. Just remember that form. You want that the head and the elbows kind of forming the shape of an arrow as you're coming down. Gaze is at the top of the mat and your body's solid, one unit. Time. Okay, take it onto your stomach. Now, heads up. If you have osteoporosis or shouldn't be crunching, you'll follow Mini-Me. She's doing a V-sit and moving her limbs while she's doing that. Everyone else, bring the arms out to your side. I want you to exhale, come up, touch the knee, down. Other side, maybe you can come all the way up and touch the toe. So you touch the knee, shin, toe, but it's opposite hand coming up. Exhale as you lift. "45 seconds of work here, and then we move into our final exercise of the series. We got to do it a couple more times, though. Don't get too excited. We're not done after this. Time. Woo! All right. This is where you'll see Mini-Me with some yoga blocks. For beginners, I want you to elevate your hands even further onto a chair or a bench. Rest of us, wrists under shoulders. We have 2 plank jacks. Good. Now, jump or step the feet and stand. Okay, do it again. Jump or step the feet, and we can also tap out with those plank jacks. So, this plank portion, ton of core, lifting up, driving that heart rate up. That's where the metabolic conditioning comes into play. You either tap out each foot or you give me 2 jacks. And you'll see Mini-Me's got those yoga blocks. So if you're doing the low impact version, give it a try. It really does help out, especially with tight hips. One more. Time. Woo! All right. From the top, back of your mat. Feet wide, toes turned out. We have inchworms, and if you like, join me with the shoulder taps or maybe wrist taps. Drop it down deep. Walk forward, high plank, tap, tap. Walk back to that squat and then drive up, okay? Ah, shoot, I forgot to remind you guys to turn your watches on, didn't I? Sorry. Guess you'll have to do the workout again. Woo, one more. All right, those dead bugs, single, single, double. Remember though, if that low back pops, you can't control it. You stay with the singles. Here we go, legs and tabletop. Arms extended, thumbs pointed to the wall behind you. Pull the belly button in, go. Single, nice and slow, single, 2 at a time if you'd like. Thumbs to ground, heels to ground. Now you'll feel your abs and you'll also feel your quads and your hip flexors. They're working as well. Time. All right, hand release push-up. So we're staying true with the Ignite challengers. If you're not part of the Ignite challenge, well, I guess you're stuck doing push-ups anyways. Actually, push-ups are a really good core move. So from the knees or from the toes. Fingers are wide, wrists are just a little wider than the shoulders. Lower all the way down. Release the hands. Press up, either staying on the knees and then come into high plank, or if you're able to push yourself up with your body as one solid unit, go for it. Gaze at that top of the mat. Don't let that head drop. Your thumbs are right by the armpits when you've lowered yourself down. Last couple of reps. One more. Woo! All right, Starfish. Now, if you're not doing the Starfish, right, you're doing that V-sit and just moving single limb each time, okay? Otherwise, take it down, feet are wide, arms at shoulder height, exhale, crunch up. You crunch as high as you can, tapping knee, shin, or toe. Exhale, lift it up. Almost there. Come on, you guys. All right. Whew. That one starts to burn, doesn't it? Taking it into that plank jack. So again, you can elevate your hands. It really does make the move easier. So perhaps give it a try. You can tap out or go high impact with me. Wrists under shoulders. Good. Tight core and 2 of them. Jump into that squat. Drive up. Drop down into that squat. Step or jump back. Keep those wrists under the shoulders. Protect those shoulders of yours. Last time, jump it up and back your mat, final round. Whew. This one goes by fast, but it's effective. All right, so remember, we want the feet wide. Toes are going to turn out. Now sink into that deep squat first. Walk forward, high plank. Now, if you like, tap shoulders or wrists, or just cruise on back right away. We're weight bearing a lot on the wrists for this workout. So this is great news if you do have troubles with that, because this will strengthen the wrists, the shoulders, and the neck. And time. All right, single, single. Leg drop to the double dead bug. Oh gosh, that's hard to say. All right, so what do we want? Tabletop legs. Arms out, thumbs pointed to the wall behind you. Anchor the spine. One each side, and then double if you're able to keep that spine neutral and not popping off your ground. All right, we got those push-ups, okay? Hand release. You can stay on the knees for both the lowering and the up phase, or maybe join me on the toes for the lowering and then onto the knees to push yourself up. Ready? Lower down. We want thumbs under the armpit. Release the hands out in a T position. Good. Now stay on the knees and press up. Good. Lower down. Now see if you can keep your body like a plank. Find what's going to challenge you, but still enable you to keep that form crisp. So last round. Don't let those elbows flare out. Look ahead. If you want to coordinate your breathing, you breathe out as you press up. Good. Last couple of reps here. One more. All right. Whew. Okay. We're either taking it into the V-sit or join me for the Starfish. Starfish means your feet are mat width apart, arms about shoulder height or slightly above. Exhale as you lift, tapping knee, shin, toe, whatever works. Maybe it's the top of your thigh. Exhale as you lift. Woo! All right, last exercise. We're in that plank jack. Maybe you've elevated your hands. Whatever the case may be, everybody has their wrists right under their shoulders. Here we go. Tap it or jack it for 2. 1, 2, 3, go. Deep squat. When I jump forward, my feet are coming wide as my mat. And that helps me get into that deep squat. One more. And we did it. Woo! March it out for me. Maybe grab a sip if you need it. We'll cool it down for a couple minutes and then you can continue on with your day. Or maybe you're going to do another workout. All right. Woo! Just march it here for a few seconds. And hot tip. It's my new saying in case you've haven't noticed on the YouTube videos. Hot tip. If you find your heart rate's still going and I'm moving into stretches, push pause. Oh my goodness, this is one of the biggest luxuries when you're working out at home. You can't push pause when you're in a live class. Here, you can work everything around you and your schedule. Alrighty. Let's take it down for a hip flexor stretch. Left knee on the mat. Lunge forward. Feel that lovely stretch in the quad and hip flexor. Inhale that left side up and exhale and lean away to get into the side of the body. All right, let's pull back and get into the hamstring here. If you have those yoga blocks, I wish I did right now by me, but you want them on each side of you. It really helps for this particular stretch. I pulled my glute a few weeks ago, and yeah, this stretch I can't do yet. This is as deep as I can go. All right, let's take it to the other side. Okay, so you're lunging into it. Inhale the arm up, exhale, lean away. Oh gosh, that feels good. Hey, listen up. Hot tip. If you sit a lot for your job, this is a really nice stretch to do. If you travel, nice stretch to do. We're essentially lengthening out that muscle that gets quite short, tight, and could become irritated when we're seated for long periods of time. So there's your hot tip again. All right, let's straighten this leg here. Hinge forward. So what we want to do is we want to push the hips back as we come forward. So it's not a lot of round in the back. I don't know where the hot tip, I must have seen it somewhere. Watched another YouTube video or social media and thought, hey, I should start using that. I should just say PJ tip. Copyright that. All right. There you go. You're either set up for the rest of your day or, like I said, maybe set up for another workout. Listen, you can help this video out on the YouTube algorithm by clicking that thumbs up. And I would also love to hear from you, especially if you are part of the Ignite Challenge. So please let me know how you're doing down there. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you next workout. Bye.